Modern men have no courage. Courage is something men used to pride themselves in. It was lumped into chivalry, part of being a man.
Fellas, if you looking for a woman that will do what she told and shut up and cooperate and work out and don't got no kids.
So now I'm really testing you to see how far will you let me disrespect you.
He approached me 2 weeks ago and asked if I could help him pay his mortgage, but I told him no.
Y'all be cheating on y'all boyfriend and y'all get pregnant. Why do y'all tell on yourselves? Just let your boyfriend be the baby daddy. Just let it be what it is.
Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. So I had a woman in the comments, she deleted it after I responded, before I got a chance to copy it, asked me why I'm telling Western men to stop dating Western women. Actually, I tell Western men to be careful about dating Western women. And I'm showing all the red flags that I possibly can to the men about Western women and their ways. So for the young lady, I present to you this video that shows you what Western men will go through from the beginning to the end with a rotten modern Western woman. So a man decides to stop dating Western women, and then some Western woman decides to gaslight him by shaming him into thinking he should continue to date Western women. It would sound a little something like this.
Modern men have no courage. Courage is something men used to pride themselves in. It was lumped into chivalry, part of being a man. But now you don't even have the courage to go talk to a girl? None of you are approaching women. None of you seem confident. And coming from a girl, I swear to you, all it takes is a little bit of courage to stand out. Yes, the gym is going to help. Yes, fashion is going to help. Yes, you need to be a good man. But none of that is going to matter if you're not willing to put yourself out there. Are you going to fail on many approaches? Absolutely. But who cares? I know it hurts, but what else are you going to do? Continue to watch dating content that you never put to use? You have so much more control over your own destiny here. I'm too short, I'm too poor, modern women aren't worth it, feminism ruined everything, are just a bunch of lame-ass, cop-out excuses.
So he falls for the shaming and gaslighting this Western woman just gave. And then he runs into a Western woman who talks to him like this.
Fellas, if you looking for a woman that will do what she told and shut up and cooperate and be submissive and cook during the week and make your lunch and work out and don't got no kids, that's me. You don't need to look no further. Okay, I know these women out here got miles on them. I don't got no mouth on me. I know when to shut up. I know when to listen. Okay, I know when to let a man lead. I know you run the house. I stand next to you. You my king.
So he believes her and starts dating her. But soon thereafter, here comes the start of the childish games Western women play.
It is a way that we feel safe. So now I'm really testing you to see how far will you let me disrespect you. But ultimately, what I want the most is my man to be a leader. So if you stop me from the beginning, I might be cussing you out in my mind, but secretly I love it. Secretly, I'm like, ooh, my baby, that's a man right there.
To the lady that wrote that comment, do you see his face? That's the face that we men make when we hear this nonsense of testing a man to see what she can get away with. Here's the biggest problem with most Western women. Too many of you don't have the value that a good man who has his stuff together that you're testing, where he's going to stick around and deal with this nonsense test that you're doing.
That man took charge over me. You're letting me know how I get to move and shake within your boundaries because you're the lines. We're the color. You got to teach me to color inside of the lines. So if you don't set that strong boundary.
So that's where the video cuts off, and I couldn't find the original. But she did make a point about setting boundaries. Here's another problem. Too many Western women get attitudes with a man when he sets boundaries and enforces them, which is doing nothing more than being a masculine man. Now, he's being the man that these women claim he should be by taking care of her. But then he runs into a financial issue and may need a little help, and this is what she does. She makes a post telling the whole world this.
My boyfriend of 3 years lost his job last month, which has been a significant challenge for him. He approached me 2 weeks ago and asked if I could help him pay his mortgage, but I told him no. Last week, he presented me with a spreadsheet detailing everything he had done for me during our relationship, totaling over $20,000 in value. He then broke up with me, 3 years down the drain. Despite feeling guilty because he never asked for anything, I still feel that he is truly my man, then he should have something to offer as well. I can't believe this man broke up with me because I told him no. He found a way to pay it. I don't think I was wrong because he's supposed to lead, not me. Plus, I don't live with him. If I was living with him, I would have did it then. Do you see my point?
So this man has spent over $20,000 on her over a span of 3 years. And when he finally has a financial issue and needs a little help from her with his mortgage one time, she says no and writes it off as he's a leader. He should have handled it on his own. So he did. And then he realized there was no need of keeping her in his life because she's nothing more than a liability. Now, let's say for the sake of argument, because this happens a lot, she convinces him to come back to her, and he does. Then she comes up pregnant and tells him that the baby is his. Now this woman knows that he wasn't the only one that she was sleeping with at that time, and that there's a chance that this child is not his. Listen to the advice that Western women are giving all women. If a man who they're claiming the child belongs to him asks for a DNA test.
Y'all be cheating on y'all boyfriend and y'all get pregnant. Why do y'all tell on yourselves? Just let your boyfriend be the baby daddy. Just let it be what it is. You don't have to tell him nothing. And when he gets to question you, gaslight him. Like, so you really think this not your baby? And if you have to, even threaten him. Say, if we gotta do a DNA test, my baby not getting your last name.
So she said, threaten him if he asks to do a DNA test by telling him she won't give the baby his last name. And this is to deter him from getting the test done. This tells you right off the bat that she more than likely has something to hide. She's been with another man at the same time that she was with you. Now think about it. If she's only been with you, she has nothing to hide. So what's the problem with having a DNA test done on that child?
And if you have to, even threaten him. Say, if we gotta do a DNA test, my baby not getting your last name. Dudes love for their kids have their last name. Like, they take so much pride in it. They act like it's the most important thing in the world. But telling on yourself is a no. And I know some people are like, oh, well, your child deserves to know who their biological parent is. Do what's best for your child. Some people don't have a daddy in their life at all, and it's their real daddy.
What's best for the child is the child knowing who his real father is. Genius. What she meant to say was, do what's best for her, so she can get child support from you, the good man, because she knows the other guy that the child belongs to doesn't have anything.
It's about the man who stepped up to be daddy. Being a dad is way more than being blood related. But y'all don't want to listen. Y'all just want to get on here crying on the internet because y'all chose the wrong baby daddy. Y'all want to talk about how this dude a deadbeat, but he was never in a relationship with you anyway.
Are y'all listening to this nonsense? He was a deadbeat from the very beginning, and you weren't in a relationship with him anyway. But you laid down with him and got pregnant by him. So don't make him accountable for the kid he created. Put it off on the good man who's not the biological father instead. Really?
So did you really think that he cared about you? You really think that he would care about a child that came out of you? Look, y'all ain't gotta take my advice, but ask yourselves, would he be honest with you? If he went and made another baby with somebody else, would he tell you? Or he gonna let you find out on your own?
So let me first say, I don't condone cheating, no matter whether it's from the man or the woman. But her last statement was, is he gonna be honest with you and tell you that he got another woman pregnant, or are you gonna have to find out on your own? She's trying to make it sound like it's even Steven. No, it's not. If the man goes out and gets another woman pregnant, the woman that he's seeing never has to cough up a dime or any of her time for that child. But if the woman goes out, gets pregnant by another man, and she tells her boyfriend that she's in a relationship with that it is his child, he'll be paying child support and giving that child physical and mental support too. That's a huge difference. So the lady who wrote the comment asking me why I teach men not to date Western women, which is not what I'm doing, let me sum this video up for you. Western men are shamed into dating Western women. Then many Western women will pretend like they're just angels and will do right by him, and he believes her. Then she'll start playing games by shit testing him, which is completely unnecessary because you're supposed to be vetting him by watching him on how he handles things. Yet, you're bringing absolutely no value whatsoever to that man's life. And she'll prove it as soon as he needs something from her, and she'll refuse to provide it. Like helping him pay his mortgage one time, even after he's been providing value and his money for her over the years. And then she'll persuade him to come back. And if he does, he has no idea if she got pregnant by another man at the same time that she was sleeping with him. only to find out years down the line that the child isn't even his, and she knew it the whole time. And if he questions her on whether the child is his or not, she'll do every manipulative thing that she can come up with to keep him from getting that DNA test. And if he listens to her, this man will have wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars and his time on an ungrateful woman and on a child she knew wasn't his in the first place. Oh, and by the way, I didn't even mention how child support court and divorce laws are completely against a man here in Western culture. So to the lady who wrote the comment, and all the other women out there, and a few men, who feel like I'm teaching Western men to no longer date Western women, I say this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I really don't care. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.